Hi, Assalamualaikum and Salam Sejahtera. We will continue to the next point, which is water poisoning effect to the citizen in terms of its causes. Polluted water does not mean it only contains infectious microbes, but it may also contain chemical waste that leads to the water poisoning. This is because nowadays humans have introduced a significant numbers of chemicals into the environment. For example, industrial site, construction site, and factories produce toxic chemicals or either use them in the manufacturing. The chemicals are then exposed to the rainwater, which causes them to be washed into the soil or directly into river, stream, lake, and ocean. This action leads to the biomagnification. So what is biomagnification? Biomagnification stands for biological magnification, which means the increase of contaminated substances or toxic chemicals that take place in the food chain. These substances often arise from intoxicated or contaminated environment. The contaminant includes heavy metal, namely mercury, arsenic, pesticides such as DDT and polychlorinated biphenyl compounds, which are then taken up by organisms because of the food they consume or the intoxication of their environment. The harmful substances then build up inside the organism cell. When organisms in the higher food chain consume the organism containing the toxics below their trophic levels, the toxin gradually become concentrated in the higher food chain. And because this is a repetitive process in ecosystem and throughout the food chain, the higher organisms are the ones that will accumulate most of the toxin. So now let's see the effect of biomagnification on human health. Biomagnification is a hazardous problem on the earth, harming both plant and animal, including humans. Humans are omnivore animals of the ecosystem and thus present at the higher trophic level on the food chain. Therefore, by taking all kinds of food along with their toxic storage substances in the body, humans become more susceptible to cancer, liver, kidney failure, respiratory disorder, birth defect in pregnant human, brain damage, and heart disease, which are a result of mercury, cadmium, lead, cobalt, chromium, and other chemical poisoning. For instance, diseases like hepatitis and cancer have been attributed to consuming seafood that has been poisoned by mercury and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbon, which is known as PAH. So now we have saw a lot of consequences from the water poisoning effect to the citizen. Therefore, to combat this issue, we should have a solution. So here is a solution on how the chemical waste should be disposed according to the Department of Environment Malaysia. Firstly, we need to identify the types of chemical waste and separate them into the waste category. Secondly, we need to label the waste container correctly. The waste production in the lab should be transferred to the temporary storage. After that, we will assemble all the waste container to be collected by the contractor to the disposal site. I think that's all from me. So now, let's move to the next point.